Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is the continuation of the RPG Maker series. If you're not aware, there was a substantial break between the last episode and this one, about 6 months, where I had time to reflect on what I've done so far, what I want to do going forward, and I think I want to do a playthrough. This episode, quite possibly the next one, just to see what we've built, just to see if everything clicks, what doesn't work, what's good, what's bad. So we're gonna start from the beginning, and I'll be taking notes, and we'll just go. So let's go. All right. So here we go. I'm a bit nervous about this. Yes. I had to move the starting position of the first character, so I'm hoping that this works the way it's supposed to. When you first start up the game, there'll be a short introduction video, a little mood setter, which I don't have made yet. I probably should have checked the options. Yeah, so the video will play, and then this comes out. What? I'm very busy. I'm also going to take a hard look at the dialogue to make sure everything works the way I hope it does. Something has disturbed the sacred shrine up north. If you could please investigate it, you would put our minds at ease. So I've got, the way I have this built, continuations of sentences, indent. Right now it looks fine, if a little odd, because I'm not used to it. But if it continues... If it continues to aggravate me, if the aggravation gets worse as the game goes on, I'm going to have to go through all the dialogue and change it up. But for now, that's why it's indented right there. You know the fee for my services. Is this really worth 500 Vs? Yeah. I mean, it's all we have left, but it's yours when you return. Fine, I'll go deal with whatever wild animal wandered in there. Thanks, hero. I'll let you get to it then. Come see me for the payment when you return. Okay, so the old man walks away. Can I walk through him? No. So the player basically has to wait for him to get down there. That's alright, though. I wonder if I should be using the mouse or the... I guess the mouse is fine. Nothing to click here. What I'm thinking, I'll give this place a little bit of personality by when you click on things, there'll be text boxes that he says things. But we want to build some character for this character. Give the player some idea of who this person is beyond the first dialogue. Because, spoilers, he's not going to be around for long. So, things like... clicking on these wine bottles, it might say something like, "This just gets me through the day," or something like to allude to the fact that he's a lush now that he's retired as a hero. You click on these swords and shields, he might sigh and go, "Memories from a better time." He looks in the mirror and he goes, I don't know, something disparaging about his appearance, like I've let myself go, or something like that. Clicks on the bed, it's like, yeah, it's a far cry from sleeping in the royal palace, or something like that. So he's just gonna wander off. What he's supposed to do is walk home. Yeah, alright. So he's supposed to be walking over this way, and then he goes up, and then over, and then up into the house. So I've had him, I guess I programmed him to walk too far down. Yeah, because he'll just keep doing that. That's a shame. All right, well, add it to the list. Let's make a list and add it to the list. So what else are we doing here? Check this room. Right, the twins. Checky twins. I'm going to need to change that. I don't like that. Maybe replace the K with an X or add an extra E. Hail there, hero. Off on another adventure. A little dig at the hero there. leaving town to explore again. So, yeah, they don't really do anything here. I was debating whether or not to make them merchants, but really, they wouldn't sell anything he needs for his adventure here. So, can't talk, busy. We heard the chicken cluck. There we go. The little kid. Hey there, mister. You're mean. Yep. Okay. There we go. All right, good. Fantastic. Does the... Yeah, he resets. Okay, I see what the problem is. He resets every time I enter a building and come in. I need... It's not that he walks too far, it's that he starts his walk cycle there instead of on the stairs, or even right here. Right, so that's going to need to be fixed. Okay, all right. Thankfully, there are multiple ways around here. Oop, oop. Hubby's not home right now. You should come back another time. Okay. Just to build a little flavor around town. There's some other people who aren't in the village right now. Well, hello there, dearie. And there's nothing in here, but I should have the maps and the books shelf have something, some kind of lore about the world, so the player can get a taste of what they're getting into. And I think that's it. There's nothing over here. Just a big empty, yep, just a big empty lot. And then if we come down, there should be a kid right there. Yippee! He's supposed to be running around. Well, yeah, he moves fast, but he doesn't move often enough. I'm going to have to upgrade, change that into having him rush around the town. Or the beach. Other than that, I think everybody's doing fine. Oh, there is one thing I want to check before we head out on our adventure. How does this look? Yeah, that's a problem, because it's supposed to flow into the water here. So I'm going to have to change that. It's just a tile change, though. No big deal. Simple enough. All right, let's get out. Oh, wait. Okay, the sign there. And when I click on this, it should say what the village name is. All right. All right, I should not be able to cross this. Good. Uh-oh. The rats should be the only thing I'm fighting here. This guy should not be here. Let's see how powerful our hero is. Uh-oh. Right. 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 All right. Yeah. So that's a problem. Let's add that to the list. All right. I don't think there's any real danger, but let's just go straight to this. I know that his level is still high enough that he can handle being attacked by them, but they shouldn't be there. All right. And this is where things... I have a whole bunch of events that I hope trigger correctly. Okay. Right. All right. So these enemies should be here. This is fine. It's because it's a different map, really. Ooh, that's loud. Wow. That's got to be fixed. I might go into the options menu. I might stop this, go into the options menu, and fix that. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to worry about this. But that is something I need to pay attention to. I don't think the life suck those vampires were doing healed the hero. That's not a property the hero has. I think I screwed up programming that ability. So let's add that to the list of things that need to be fixed as well. And take a look at the other life-sucking ability of other enemies to make sure they all work properly. I should have steps right there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it would work. It would be that big of a difference to have him have step sounds. Hey there, hero. Not your best show in letting a monster move into the neighborhood. Whatever. Then we do a little fight. He doesn't have any special abilities. Yeah. Back out. No enemy abilities. And he's basically just a level 50 warrior with no special anything. Not that he'll need it. This is the end of his journey. Well, the end of his journey as a hero. That was a little too easy. How could a weakling like him manage to corrupt this place? She comes out just a little too late on that sound effect. Maybe she'll come out at the same time the sound effect plays. I'm not sure. That the timing on that needs to be changed. Oh, sweetling, you let your guard down. There's supposed to be... he's supposed to scream. No, I guess that... I might have changed that. Originally, I was going to have it fade to black as she bites him. And then he lets out a yelp. But I don't think I could get the correct sound effect for the yelp. So I just cut it out. Yeah, I'm remembering that. That's the way it worked. So, after that fade to black, we do another little movie to introduce the rest of the world, the state the world's in, that leads to this moment where we'll fade in. I just have this little cut here to help things move along. So I went back through. I wasn't happy with this dialogue. It feels too rushed to me. You don't know why she's here, and hopefully the little movie that plays before it will help flesh it out a little more. But I rewrote the dialogue, and I just haven't come back to this game to plug it in and change it. But I feel like it's too rushed here. Oh, yeah, it just... that one just doesn't have a stop on it. There's supposed to be a moment where it's supposed to wait for input, and it doesn't. Even if I decided that it didn't need to wait for an input, there should be a time for it to stay on the screen before it just flashes through like that. So I need to go back and change that. My time is short, and I need to break this up into a couple of different... If she's getting weaker and weaker and her speech is getting more halting, throwing this many words into this dialogue box makes it just doesn't make it work right. I think instead, as annoying as it might be, to break this up into 2 or 3 dialogue boxes and have the text start to slowly crawl across the box towards the end, especially this last sentence here. Like that. Okay, that's a little janky too. I'm going to have to come back and fix it. But more or less, that happened the way I want it to happen. Let these treasures guard thee through the valley of troubles. All right, so when you click on that, these gates over here and on the other side open, and you can get the equipment out of them. I know what's in there. It's the basic starting gear, some daggers, some protective gear. What I want to test here isn't whether or not these work. What I want to test is whether or not, if the player decides to skip these, if he or she or they, whatever, can survive making it to the first town. So let's check that out. Okay. All right. He should start with some magic. He does. Let's do an attack on this one. Now we're just trying to see if we can survive our first, our first combat, our first couple of combats. So let's, oh yeah, that's plenty of damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Actually, I think they might be too powerful. Hold on a second. They all start at level 1. Yeah, I think 50 is either too powerful or... I mean, she punched the guy and killed him in one hit. Either the enemies need to become more powerful or I need to lower their strengths a little more. Elizabeth was fine. Hitting an enemy for 16 with her staff, that's fine. Let's go into options because it's super loud. Sound effect. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I can't get it any quieter without making it 0, so we'll just stick with that, I guess. All right, let's try that with the sprite now. I want to check the damage here. Joan, you don't have anything. Yeah, what about special? Not yet? All right. And then you only have the heal, and nobody got hurt. That's another problem. Gilgamesh got attacked. He should have taken some damage. Yeah, I'm going to have to tweak the numbers here. Yeah, that's not... That's not good enough. Not good enough. Gilgamesh shouldn't even have a weapon. Oh, I know what it... Okay. I think I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is with Gilgamesh specifically. Is that I was testing something and he might be wielding some gear right now. All right. Yeah, I think I forgot to strip them of their gear for this. Let's go to... Nope. It would be equipment. Yeah, he has. Okay, so clear. Yeah, okay. Clear. So that whole testing whether or not they... Oh, man. Testing whether or not they can survive level 1. All right. All right. Let's get into another fight then. All right. This should be more realistic. Yeah, let's hit the sprite. And then the rat, and then rat A, and then sprite. Okay, that's... Whoa! No, 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 Joan. That's still way too much damage. So's the magic. Yeah. That's expected. Okay. But yeah, Gilgamesh is more in line with what I was expecting for a first level. It should take all 4 of them some concerted effort to destroy these creatures. But Joan can just kill them in one punch. Yeah, and that magic damage is too high. Especially for the cost. All right. Well, never mind. Okay. Let's try this again. We'll use Flame against the South Wind. And we might as well punch that guy in the back then. Damage is what I expected for people who aren't wearing armor. Okay. All right. This is more like the fight I was envisioning. Well, except that Joan is still a monster. I don't know how that happened. Wait. Let's see how healing does. We're going to have to use it on Elizabeth, though. 62 is way too much. Okay. I'm all right with 90. Okay. I'm okay with 90 on the heal. Let's try it on Solomon. I know I was having a problem before I took that long break where she was only healing people for 1. And that shouldn't be. Okay, is everybody level 2 yet? Yes. Good. Skills. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Right. Okay. Okay. They should not pop in there. That's... They should pop in over here along this border or over here. So I'm going to need to change the entry point on the map. Oh, the well doesn't say anything. I need to add a little bit of flavor there. This should be locked. Okay. That should be locked. At least right here. Okay. That works. This should have a little sign that says no. All right, that's going to have to be fixed as well. And I shouldn't be able to walk through these. Can I walk through this? No, but I do leave town. Whoa! All right, that's that's not good. I must have adjusted the map and wound up moving the exit point way too far. All right, well, that's our first reset. Let's exit and come back here then, I guess. Okay, I've hopefully fixed it. Let's go check it before we continue. I didn't fix this though. So. Okay, good. All right. All right. Let's check the houses. Okay. The people who aren't supposed to be there aren't there. That's good. Check the shop. Good. Both ladies are there. Howdy, pilgrims. Welcome to the historic Inoga item shop. No doubt you'll be needing supplies after that hike through the mountains. Bye. So, we don't have any money because I reset the level. I mean, I reset the, yeah, I reset everything, but that's okay. We're fine. I think now we're also wearing the gear that I stripped off before. Yes. Which is fine. We tested the values of the combat, so that's fine. Pilgrims, well, ain't you a sight? Feel free to take your time. So yeah, if we had money, this is where we would buy this stuff. If you don't pick it up in game, I mean, if you don't pick it up from the temple, you can pick it up here. And I'm pretty sure the players can survive walking from the temple to here and do a little grinding to get all they need. The thing is, I want them to turn up and face her when they walk into this square. Yeah. So I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. They should always face whoever they're talking to, or whoever's talking to them. I think the same problem will come here. Yeah. They need to turn and face. So yeah, if you walk up to this guy, first thing he notices is that you are the spitting images of the ancestors. And I'm not happy with this dialogue either. It should be more of a back and forth between them before he offers to let them stay at the inn. Yeah. There should be more of a back and forth. At least to give the player some background about what's going on. Or maybe some background on these people. It's not believable that he'd be like, you look just like the ancestors. So anyways, I've got this room that's open. What do you call a lemon that helps people? Okay. What type of candy presides in courts? Uh-huh. So here's a hot tip. Use magic on slimes if met on your trip. Right. Yeah. I have a reoccurring jester that follows the players around and makes terrible jokes and puns, and occasionally offers some tips for players. There should also be, yes, right here. Right. It's too expensive at 50 gold to stay at the inn, especially with how little, especially with how little money everything drops. So what I want to do is tie how much it costs to the player's level. 50's too much. I'm thinking for this first area, something closer to like 20 gold. That way you can grind up a little, earn some money for the items and equipment, and still be able to afford to rest and recuperate before moving on. But we're just going to move on. We should be level 1 again, I think, but we'll be fine because of the gear we're wearing. I think. Don't quote me on that, because this guy was a little hard, if I recall last time. At level 1, you only have that. That's right. So we'll just attack this thing. Joan, you're level 1 again. I want you to attack the slime, because the slime should take less damage from physical attacks, and I want to see if that actually works the way I intend it to work. All right. All right. So far, so good. That little guy is resistant to physical attacks, so we'll attack the wind and see how that goes, and we'll use magic on the slime. See how that goes. Okay. All right. Well, they are level 1, so, I mean, it's going about as well as I could have expected. But they are doing a little less damage than I would hope. I mean, the magic damage is doing what I hoped against the slime. All right. And they don't have a lot of hit points anyways. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, good. Good. I'm feeling okay about the damage output here. For, again, keeping in mind that they're level 1 here, and they should be like level 3 or 4 at this point when the player reaches this area. Did that level them up? No. Okay. I'm going to have to adjust. Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to adjust how often the fights come in, because in the beginning, level 1 to, we'll say, level 4, I want it to be fairly consistent as they walk to town. But after that point, for this leg of the journey through the mountains, I want them, I want the attacks, I want the fights to be a little more spread out, because they don't need to grind. They don't need, the trip is going to be long enough that multiple fights on the same screen are going to get tedious, especially if players need to backtrack. So the frequency of enemies on this map is going to have to be adjusted. Yeah, see, okay, there's the problem. There's the problem. Joan recovered 113 and Elizabeth gave herself back 10. I have a serious issue. I'm gonna use it on Solomon. I have a serious issue with Elizabeth being able to heal herself. And I don't know what the problem is, because it's the same values for the spell for everybody. I can't figure out why it's giving her back less on a spell she's using. I just don't get it. All the numbers are the exact same for everybody. I don't get it. I don't. Yeah, that's too frequent. Okay. All right, we're going to have to change that up. Let's see how this orc fights. $11. I don't get it. I don't know what the problem is. Wait, did they recover magic, or did they take damage on their magic? I wasn't paying attention. I saw the number pop up, but not not which direction it went in. That had to have been a crit, right? That 34 to heal. All right. Let me pause this for a moment while I come in. Can I adjust this while the game's running? We need to go back to the map. That's what we need to do. Cancel. Where are you? World map. Lighthouse dock. That's not it. Where is the ancient forest? Where is the mountain pass? There we go. All right. We need to change the frequency of attacks here. So, edit. Okay. All right. So these are all the different enemies that'll appear when they appear. Encounter steps 8 is far too little. Let's bring it up to 22. Okay. And then save. And hopefully that will transition to this. Okay. So far good. So good. You found an apprentice ring. What is an apprentice ring? All apprentices use this type of ring in the early stages of their schooling. All right. So it's magical in some way, right? I mean, I guess you could have apprentice fighters, apprentice rangers, but that's not what it's for. Oh, that's going to be a problem. How many players are going to look at this and not realize that they can scroll down to these bottom two things here? Plenty. Plenty is the answer. They're going to be like, well, there's nothing here. Where'd that ring supposed to go? So, I'm going to have to change that. All right. Magic attack. There we go. And yeah, we're fine. We might want to head back to town and rest, though, because we are hurt. I'm going to heal you because you're still really low. Oh, he's running. Yeah, he's out. That's a lot of mana. He just burned through it. Again, they should be higher level than they are now. Okay. Well, nope. We're just going to sit through this. It's fine. And try it again. All right. All right. That is better. That is much better on frequency of fights, I think. Yeah, we're not in danger of dying. Let's just get out of here. All right. So when I click on this, no. I need these signs to say something. That's all right. I'm gonna have to add that to the list as well. Oh no, I forgot. I'm gonna have to go through every single transition on every single map and make sure that their exit points are adjusted because I moved the maps around because I changed up the world map. All right. Well, okay. Okay, we're gonna start this again. I've leveled everybody up, just to be sure, right? I haven't changed any other values on these characters, so they're just better. I haven't fixed the healing thing with Elizabeth. I haven't changed Joan's damage output. Their equipment is still the same until you... There we go. Okay, so I got that working now. That's good. And then, yeah, this space right here changes their gear. So hopefully... No. Well, it's not really a problem for this test, but my concern... Yeah, she has no shield, she has no head. What about him? Same thing. Yeah, all right. So that's a problem. But anyways, we're going to move on. We know that works. Let's keep going this way. I should have tried to enter that cave. Oh, well. We're just going to escape from most of this stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do, now that we know that the fighting works, at least for this part, is I'm going to go turn everything off. So... Oh, wait. Right, that's wrong. That's wrong. Cancel. Let's go into the map. Because we really... You guys don't want to see me fight my way through this, do you? I mean, we need to test the enemies. It's true. But, at the same time, it's gonna be a long road if we do that. It's probably better just to turn off encounters. Hopefully that fixed it. We can just explore to our heart's content. I'll read to add them in. Never mind. Never you mind about all that. Yet I said anything. Why not? We should be stronger, though, so this should go... I want to make sure that we are stronger now. Alright, 30. That's good. Still missed. That's fine. Unless it's an indication of just how weak she is. Wait a minute. Did Solomon just attack rather than cast a spell? Is that something that happened? Come on. Don't... Tell me that doesn't just happen. Alright. Alright. Okay. Right. That's not working, so I'm going to have to delete that or change it up. But that's fine, because they have gear. And that transition is fine. Okay. The map, the battle map looks okay. We are actually not going to use his magic, because I want to test his physical damage. Okay. All right. I should definitely include, if possible, a way to select the whole team to attack. If you're gonna just have everybody physically attack, or if you're gonna have everybody do the same option, like defend, just have an ability, have a way to just do that instead of going through each individual, because that gets tedious after a while. Don't I know it? Elizabeth, why don't we see what your magic damage is like? Hopefully it's better than your healing. And we'll... Oh, that chill damage needs to... Cost needs to go down. 30's too much for the doing the exact same amount of damage. Actually, what I think I think there's something wrong with that one because it says it should be chill, not chillax. That's the 200 ice damage. He got the upgraded version for that. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. Why he has that. Okay, all right. I can fix it. All right, I'm just trying to get through here so I can see if this spits them out in the right spot in the mountain. All right, come on. I'm just trying to get through this as fast as possible. Okay, all right, good. Yes, okay, good. The problem is this treasure chest should have something in it for that work that you do to get there. So I'm going to have to change that too. All right, well, this was a good... I think this was a good thing. I mean, for me, it's been an hour due to all the editing that I'm going to be doing to this video. It's not nearly as long for you guys. But I'm going to call it here for this episode. And we will pick it up next time. Oh, I can just close it. I'll pick it up again next episode in the mountains as we work our way through. So until next episode, thank you everyone for joining me. Stay safe, and God bless you.